And if my arms are completely different, think about that, that's going to pressure the gun different. That's going to put my hands on the gun completely different than a standard two-handed grip. So if the pressure is different, the gun is going to recoil and recover differently, and there's no way I'm going to shoot as fast or as accurately as I could with my normal stance. So I want to build a position around cover that maximizes my balance and my ability to come into this position quickly and aggressively, as well as shoot fast, okay? So to do that, how are we gonna do that? Well, if I talk about, maybe just stand here and let me put my right foot on the line that would safely get me behind cover without any procedurals. And it's probably about right here. And from here, if I just leaned out there, that's not a bad position. Now what I find is if I'm right-handed, my right foot is slightly to the rear, my left foot is normally forward. So if I really aggressively lean out there, I can still feel my balance kind of falling to the right. So to fix that, this exact same position, all I'm going to do is switch my feet up. So I'm going to put my right foot slightly forward and my left foot slightly back. So now I can put all of my body weight on that leg, and I can shoot a target here, and a target here, and a target here, and a target there, and a target there. I mean, I can literally shoot. And that's probably 13 or 14 yards. If you had targets in that entire spectrum, I could be shooting at them, okay? Now, watch what the gun does as I change positions. Notice how the gun is rolling over and starting to cant, okay? I'm not fighting to keep the gun straight up and down because now I compromised, once again, my arm angles and how I control recoil. So I'm gonna keep the gun in my triangular structure. I can still see the sights, I can still align them. Everything is the same. I don't need to fight to keep the gun straight up and down. The gun wasn't necessarily designed to just be shot while it was straight up and down. You can angle the gun any angle you want. So what I'm really doing is I'm rotating around the cover as much as I need to, keeping that pressure and that weight on that right foot. Now, if I were shooting around the left-hand side of cover, well, then the left foot would go forward and the right foot would go back, and I would shoot around the piece of cover how I need to. But notice how my triangular support structure doesn't change, okay? Now, let me show you what this looks like in terms of recoil control real quick.